Imagine a country built on the promise of freedom, yet millions were enslaved. The contradiction was glaring, and resistance began early. Enslaved people risked everything to escape, rebel, and communicate their stories. Abolitionists, black and white, formed secret networks like the Underground Railroad, smuggling people to safety. Their bravery forced the nation to confront its hypocrisy, planting seeds of change long before politicians took action. The fight for freedom was always led by those who had the most to lose. The abolition movement wasn't just about moral arguments, it was a fierce political struggle. Newspapers, pamphlets, and public debates raged across the country. Abolitionists like Frederick Douglass and Harriet Beecher Stowe used their words as weapons, swaying public opinion and exposing the brutal realities of slavery. Their relentless advocacy made it impossible for Americans to ignore the issue, turning abolition into a national crisis that demanded action from lawmakers and citizens alike. But the real turning point came with the Civil War. As the Union and Confederacy clashed, enslaved people seized the chaos to escape in massive numbers, weakening the Southern economy. Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 was a strategic move, declaring freedom for slaves in rebellious states. It wasn't just a moral gesture, it was a war tactic that shifted the conflict's purpose and gave the Union a powerful new cause, liberation. Freedom didn't arrive overnight. Even after the Emancipation Proclamation, slavery persisted in some states. It took the 13th Amendment, ratified in December 1865, to legally abolish slavery everywhere in the United States. But the amendment was just the beginning. Formerly enslaved people faced new forms of oppression, from black codes to violent backlash. The struggle for true equality was far from over, and the legacy of slavery continued to shape the nation. The abolition of slavery wasn't a single event. It was a relentless movement powered by courage, strategy, and sacrifice. It's a story of people who refused to accept injustice, who risked everything for freedom, and who changed the course of history. Their fight didn't end in 1865. It sparked ongoing battles for civil rights and justice. Remember, the end of slavery was just the beginning of a much larger journey toward equality.